Hey y'all, I want to introduce you to Kim, our master gardener. She is going to give us a little bit of a tour to a section of the 6,000 square foot Baywise Garden. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. All the information is below, and thanks. Native Irish.
Native Irish. Yeah.
Beautiful. Kim?
Hi, David. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for doing this. Kim is our master gardener here at the Chase home, 22 Maryland Avenue. And after the pandemic, we are hoping that we will be able to resume our tours. And again, don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel and on Facebook. So Kim is going to give us some interesting things today about the various native plants. And Kim, go ahead.
All right. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to point out that we've got our Pachyara over here. This is our golden ragwort, common name. This is a really nice plant to go into your woodland garden. It does spread, and that's kind of why I like it, because I can also pick it up and move it anywhere I want it to go.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
And this is lovely plant here is our Solomon seal, and if you'll notice, it's got these little flower buds underneath here that are getting ready to
bloom.
And
beautiful.
Over here I've also snuck in a Jack in the Pulpit. Right here he is, and a little sister plant down here coming up. So we try to incorporate as many natives into our garden as possible.
And you know, Baywise, you brought that up, Baywise. So why is that so important in our garden, but also in this area?
Being in close proximity to the bay means that everything that we do in this garden focuses on not polluting the bay. We don't use any pesticides. We don't spray anything, and we plant as many natives as possible so that we are attracting our native insect, bird, butterfly, and bee population.
Oh, wonderful. And did I hear it's true? Do we have a bee population just a house down from us?
We have 2 doors down. Mike Helbig is excited right now, very excited. In fact, he came up to the fence 5 minutes ago and he said, Kim, you have to come over here and see our bees. They are swarming. They're getting ready to head over to your garden.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that's wonderful.
They're on their way, he tells me.
Hey, I have a question. So what is this yellow flower compared to that yellow flower again?
This is a ground cover, and its common name is green and gold.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's pretty.
It is very pretty, and once again, it likes this woodland setting. And if you'll notice, these leaves are still on the ground from last year, falling off of this wonderful fern leaf beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I let my leaves on to mulch and also to regenerate some good soil for the garden.
Okay, so it is good to let the leaves on in a lot of cases because they act as mulch.
Absolutely.
And fertilizer, I guess.
Absolutely. Now I just want to point out 2 celandines that can be confusing. This is known as the woodland poppy, all right? So it's already flowered. You can see its little seed pod there. Oh,
that's cool.
All right. And you can...
Looks like a maple leaf almost, too.
If you come over here, this is also a celandine, all right? But if you'll notice, it's got a small yellow 4-petal flower, whereas the woodland poppy is already done flowering. This is invasive. You can see right here, these are the seed pods that are coming on it already. Now that being said, Mike's bees have been over here and they've been gathering pollen from these non-native guys.
Yeah.
So that works for the bees, and it works for me to keep some of them in here, but this can become invasive because you can see all those seeds will become new plants. So every year,
will that choke off other plants?
yes.
Oh,
Definitely,
okay.
definitely.
Okay.
They become what I call ground hogs, not ground hogs that dig
Yeah,
in the soil.
right.
But they want space.
Sure.
And here you'll see some more of the green and gold meandering through this bed.
Yeah.
So I just let it go wherever it wants to go, and hopefully it's spreading out. You have to be able to recognize as you're going through the garden what you don't want in the garden.
Mm-hmm.
This is a baby fernleaf beech tree.
Oh, really? So
yeah,
it dropped its own...
it drops its spinners, and and its job is to regenerate.
regenerate and populate.
Yeah, so there it is. Want a tree? Anybody want a tree? Anyone? Okay.
We're going to have to plant some. What are these little purple?
Yeah, that's a what's called a lungwort, Lungwort.
Yeah.
And they're part of the woodland garden because I like their color.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, I like their color. And then the other thing is you have to come over here and see our little stand of May apples going on here. May apples are flowering. And if you'll notice, you see that little fruit right there? That is the May apple. And this apple, if eaten by the eastern box turtle, will then disperse more mayapple plants. It's a great food for the eastern box turtle.
And did they ever used to be called umbrella plants? These plants out in the woods, they grow wild, do they not? Like in this area of the country?
Yes, yes. And I imagine a kid or two probably did call them an umbrella plant at one time.
I remember them up in the mountains of Pennsylvania, and they would be all over, scattered. Right. Yeah, because of course there's a lot of trees and shade.
Right.
So now these purple ones that are over here, that are tall, is this native?
This is not a native.
Oh, it's not?
No, this is not a native. This is called Spanish bluebells.
Oh my gosh.
And these guys are very easy to transplant, very easy to spread. You can put them anywhere in your garden. You can put them in a sunny spot. You can put them in a shady spot. If you'll notice, I have them over here that I'm ringing the garden with them. So I get this. I like this combination of this bluish, oops, I just disturbed a little bee, with this ground geranium.
Right.
I like the combination of the purple.
That's
and
beautiful.
the pink. But I will run into a problem because I'll have to weed them out.
Oh, really?
Thin them out, yeah.
Yeah. And what so I don't want to...
I'll come over here and you'll see a bee on this borage. So here's one of our, this is...
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there's a bee. And he's foraging in what's known as borage. It's part of the... Yeah,
he's down there.
Yeah,
underneath.
he's down there doing his thing, but
yeah, when they all get busy, they'll all be over here.
they will.
Now, do these Spanish
Bluebells?
or do they bloom throughout the season or no?
No, they're a spring bloomer.
Yeah,
They're a spring bloomer.
sure.
And there's our bee again.
A
They're
couple of
busy. They're busy here today.
These are good size.
And there's a honeybee. There's a,
I see the
small bee over there too. So.
Oh, they're coming.
Yeah.
Now, what is this? What is this beautiful, very light, delicate blue flower?
This is the same thing. This is the borage.
Oh, that's the borage. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything that you want to finish up with before we stop for this session? Any of the pink flowers or this area? I guess maybe we should just talk about this big circular area. What are you going to eventually do with this?
Well, what you see in the center with the fencing are peas. They're coming up.
Oh, really?
Yep, there'll be peas climbing on that fence soon. And if you look to the right of that, there is a cabbage plant that was there last year, and I cut it back, and it is sprouting again. And so
we're gonna have cabbage?
No, I think that what the bees are gonna have cabbage flowers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, yeah.
Wonderful.
Now that, and then if you go to the right of that, I've got Swiss chard coming up in there, and
beautiful,
and some beets. So in this garden of 6,000 square feet, in addition to the trees and the shrubs and the native perennials herbs, and we're growing vegetables. And the vegetables we use inside, as David often does, in cooking.
Wonderful.
So we try to be
Go full circle, maybe.
go full circle.
Right. Thank you,
choice.
Kim, for
You're welcome.
today's vlog. We'll be coming back to visit you often because we know that the garden is continually blooming and new things are coming up that we want to, show and share with everybody that's stuck at home these days. And this is really a way to relax and meditate and have something beautiful to look at.
Yeah.
So thanks, Kim.
You're welcome. Keep growing. Keep growing.